Red Oaks Jack Kling takes home a pair of conference titles here tonight. Jack, a good showing for you, which is big towards the end of the season. What are the thoughts from tonight?
I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't break 50. I was hoping I did. I was looking at the time as I finished, and I saw 50 seconds, so I got a little happy. But 51 point, I don't know what I got, but I PR'd, so it is what it is.
Yeah, what do you feel you did well in that 400 race?
I think I got out way faster than I usually do, and that's probably what sealed the deal there. I think, yeah, I just got out way faster than I usually do, and I finished really good too.
What about the sprint medley? You guys sweep the medleys tonight with the sprint and distance. You were a part of the sprint. What did that relay do well?
I gotta give it to my sprinters. I mean, they really do a lot in the relay, but yeah, they ran pretty good, and I caught the Lewis Central kid, and yeah, I just think we PR'd by a second, so we did good all around, honestly.
State qualifying next week in trainer. How are you feeling going into that? What are the goals going into it?
Hopefully, qualify for the Open Four, which I probably will, but I don't want to sound too confident. And then the Sprint Med, hopefully we qualify for that. I'm not in the D Med, but I hope that qualifies. And we're trying to get the 4x2 in, and I'm in that, but I don't know, because I run that right after the 400, so I'm not that good. But yeah, I'm just hoping to get the 400 to state.
What do you think it'll take to do that?
I hope probably PR, yeah.
Well, only one goal tonight for Clarinda's Tayden Brown, but it was a big one in the long jump. Tayden, big performance for you. What are the thoughts from that?
I just felt very comfortable today. The weather was really good. The wind was with us a little bit, but I popped off the board and I brought speed down the runway, and it felt really good today.
I think it was like 22.6.5. That's the best in 2A right now as of tonight. How exciting is that? I know this isn't when you want to be the best in 2A. You want to be the best in 2A a couple weeks from now, but what does it mean right now?
Right now it feels pretty amazing. It means that my hard work is finally paying off, and I'm ready to see where it takes me in the next 3 weeks.
What was the key for you?
Focus on my race and don't let anything get in my head and just do what I can do.
I know you also had to scratch a 23. I'm sure you'd like to have that one back, but what does it mean to be close to being able to do that?
I just love that because I know what I can do now and I know my limits. So I'm ready for next meet and see what I can do.
You're performing really well right now. We kind of saw last year Isaac doing the same thing in the high jump. Is there anything with your guys' training or approach that kind of lends to that?
We're just big about field, but I've done long jump my whole life. So we don't really work on it at practice. We just trust my steps and do what I can do.
Districts next week in trainer. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very ready. I think our team is finally coming together, and we're coming together when we need to, so I'm glad.
I'm ready. Aiden Hall of Harlan, a big night, 3 titles for you in the Hawkeye 10. Aiden, this is a tough conference, so to perform like you did tonight isn't easy to do. What are your thoughts?
It feels good. There's a lot of talent out here. I'm super blessed to be in this position. I'm just glad I was able to win the Open one at least, because last meet I raced Monahan. He got me, so it felt good to get him this time.
Yeah, he got you in the 1, or you got him in the 1, he got you in the 2. Take us through, competing against someone like that.
Oh, it's great because, it just gives someone in the area, it gives me competition to be able to perform well. Obviously he got me in the 2. I kind of just ran out of gas, but, hopefully I can get him sometime next year or something. We'll see.
Tell us about the anchor there in the 4x1. You brought it home in a pretty impressive time.
Yeah, it felt good. All our handoffs were clean. Getting the baton, we were already in the lead, so I kind of knew as soon as I got it we were going to get the win, so that felt good.
You guys have had the same guys for the most part all season long in the 4x1 and the 4x2. What's been kind of the area of growth there that's helped make things come together for you guys?
Well, actually one of our first leg guy, Lucas Francis, is out with a quad injury right now, so Birch actually stepped up big time and ran like a 22.5 split in the 2, and I'm sure he ran a good time in the 1 too, so I'm just glad he was able to step up and fill in for Francis.
State qualifier a week from tonight, up the road in Denison. How are you feeling heading into that?
I just got to take care of business, It's just another meet. We know what we have to do. We're going to go in and we're going to get it done.
Well, it's been a big night in the distance events for Colin Lilly at St. Albert. Championships in the 3,200, championships in the 1,600. Colin, I'm sure this is the type of performance you want going into next week. What are the thoughts?
Yeah, it was a good performance. It was nice. We got a nice night out here, and I felt really good tonight.
PR in the 32, I think like 9:40 some of them are off the top of my head, but take us through that race. How does it feel knowing that you've worked so hard in that event all year to get that time down that far?
It means a lot. My coaches have helped me out quite a bit, and we had the strategy that middle 800s never too good, and tonight we finally got it down a little bit, and my coaches helped me through that, so it felt really good.
What does a race like that do confidence-wise? I don't remember off the top of my head now, but it's up there in the state, maybe like third or fourth. As I mentioned, a PR. That's the way you want to run right before you get to state qualifying, right?
Absolutely. It does a lot for my confidence. I haven't been able to beat the Red Oak kid all year, so that helped my confidence quite a bit, and it was a good day.
Then the 1600, there's a lot of really good runners. Baylor, Lewis Central's got a good one. Glenwood's got a really good one. But you're the one that prevails. Take us through that race.
I knew Baylor's got more speed than me, so I had to get away. So I let him take the first lap, and then I tried to fly as fast as I could on those middle laps because I knew if it came down to the last 400, he was going to beat me. So I tried to get away from both of them.
Now we head to next week. I think you guys are headed to Tabor for state qualifying. How are you feeling going into that?
I feel really good. I think our team feels well. Our 4x8 did great tonight, so I think our team's ready to rock.
Well, Lewis Central's Hunter Deo sweeps the throws here tonight. Hunter, strong showing for you as we get closer to the postseason. What are the takeaways?
Just had fun, really. I just knew I needed to get a big throw out there just to beat Logan Green, and then our second thrower, Parker Matteo, which are both really good guys, really good at shot put and discus. And I knew I needed to get one out there to win.
You told me just a minute ago that the discus last year you didn't perform well. So to come back here this year and perform well, what did you do differently from last year that you recall?
I mean, I got a lot better at discus. I was like 20 pounds heavier last year, holding a lot of weight. So just getting through the ring a lot faster this year than last year has helped me a lot, and then being more flexible and all that stuff. So I always say their workouts make me into an athlete, not just a bodybuilder. So being able to be able to flex and move my hips and stuff like that, so that helps a lot.
Take us through your shot put showing. What do you feel the key was?
The key was just to be relaxed, knowing that I'm the best there, just having that little confidence, that swag, and just being able to go chuck one pretty deep. So.
And you did that. Now you get ready for districts next week in Denison. What's the approach? What kind of goals are you setting?
Same goals, win both of them, sweep. Just go in there just how I went today, confident and ready to go, and go out there and perform.
All right, Coach. Another year of coming out of the wire between you guys and Glenwood, and you're able to come out on top again. What are the thoughts?
Just, that our guys did a great job of competing again. We actually got off to a better start this year. Obviously did a lot better in the field events than we did last year, and then we kind of hit a little wall there in the middle, but then some guys stepped up, and in the 400 hurdles, that was kind of an event that we had Glenwood maybe scoring a little bit more points, and we were able to come out on top actually in that event, and I think that kind of gave us the momentum going into the 4x1 and then the 4x4 obviously.
When I talked to you earlier this week, you had talked about your depth and how you liked where that was, and it looked evident tonight. You won a few events here or there, but for the most part, you guys were able to get a lot of points through finishing high.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Our depth really came through tonight because obviously Heinze got banged up there a little bit. We had to get him out of the 200, which takes away points. But, I think we were able to have a lot of guys somewhat fresh for the 4x4 there at the end, and that's where the depth comes into play, really, and especially in the 400s. That's kind of where you want that depth, and I think we've got it. And our guys just, like I said, they just kept competing.
Braylon maybe had the win of the night for you guys in the 400 hurdles. How big was that?
Yeah, I think, like I said, we kind of got in that lull just a little bit. We've got a couple events there where we weren't, really in the top three or whatever, and we just talked to Braylon beforehand. We felt like he could win that event, and he felt like he could win that event, and he's a competitor. He's as competitive as anybody out here, and that was a big win for us to kind of propel us to get to that 10-point win.
Going to see many of these same teams and some others next week in Denison at state qualifying. What do you want to see from your guys?
Same thing we've been doing all year. Just go out and compete, and obviously we like our district and we like what we have going into districts, and I think we're pretty healthy. I think Heinze and Lou will be all right, and You know, just at the end of the day, you want to be top 2, so you AQ. But if you're not, you just put your best foot forward, and whatever happens after that.